Yo, what's going on? Bearded Bandit. I finally got the beard now. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 9 months since I actually posted something. My initial post when I posted, I was working at Warner, which was like my first company that I actually worked for. I'm a military vet. It's been a minute since I've been in the military. I got out in like August 20th, 2003. I was 88 Mike, which is transport and everything. So I used to drive trucks in the military. But, like they passed laws since like 2003 and everything like that. So, but at the time when I got out, like even if you was able to drive that shit, like the military license wasn't something that you could transfer over and get your CDL when you first got out, right? And not only that, like driving trucks in the military, that wasn't the first thing I wanted to do when I got out. So I stayed far away from that. But last time I posted, I was at Warner, and I just got into this trucking stuff, and it's pretty good. I can't knock it. You know what I mean? But the secret of it is all what you looking for, yo. Because everything is out there, right? And don't get it twisted. Every company is going to take advantage of you. Everyone is going to take advantage of you. However, you have the option of choosing something that's more and how should I put it? Like if you're just going to a store, I'm gonna give you an example. If you're gonna shop in your budget or you're gonna shop above your means. And like the truck industry is the same way. So every trucking company is hiring. If you got CDL, you good. If you new, it's even better because you don't know the business. You don't know what you should make a mile. You shouldn't. But I started with Warner. It's a great company. It catered to once you a vet. It's great to start out. TMC is also great, right? But I had to choose. TMC is all flatbed, and like I spoke to my step pops who been like in a trucking game for a long time, probably like 30 years under his belt. And right now he's in Phoenix, Arizona, tanker, tanker division. This dude is home every night. He works nights, this and that. I think his off days Friday and Saturday. But this dude is caking like 126 grand a year. That's where I want to get at. And and doing what I do now, I stuck with Warner because they like they own it, like my VA stuff, like the apprenticeship, like the tuition reimbursement and everything. And they great company to actually go to. But you go to them if you're starting off for the experience. The experience. The money is not really there unless you're a veteran. Unless you're a veteran or you own an operator, there's really no money going to that company, right? But once you get the experience, once you get over a year in, I left from like with a year and a half, right? And the only reason I left him at a year and a half, that's my VA shit ran out as far as being with the company. But that experience you get is priceless. You take that shit everywhere. The CSA score, no accidents, this and that, whatever, boom, boom. It's like you do your thing out there on the road, right? So I left Warner and I went to Rail. Rail is a smaller company. I actually love Warner for the simple fact that they got so many terminals. They got drop yards and a whole bunch of states, right? But with Rail, they a big company, but they really small when it comes to like the top five. They probably not even in the top 10. But like they actually gave me what I wanted, right? Cause like the first time when I posted that video, I was single, so you know what I mean. I was running around here just trying to get money type shit. But once you get inside a relationship or you got something going on with your family, you're really gonna be looking for the home time, yo. Like, I mean, that's real talk. It's right that's gonna be ran all over the U.S., but you're gonna be looking for the home time if you got something to go home to, right? So basically, when I was a Warner, I did like the TCU, which is like the refrigerated. I mean, I basically started off doing like 48 states. So I started like in February 2017, I think. And yo, I didn't drove through the winter. I went through Colorado, Wyoming. Like, I mean, my first load went from Texas to Colorado, right? So I did that. I went to Wyoming, went to Phoenix. I went to uh, Utah. So as far as driving like in the mountains, driving and like the bad weather, I mean, I did that like my first year. Lucky for me, I actually had a trainer. But this shit right here been like my first year where I had to do it by myself, right? And yo, I don't know how many winter storms we had. That I mean, everybody could go back and Google it, but I did 7 of them straight. Boom. I actually live in Texas. I did 7 straight, not going back home, being stuck out in Minnesota, Michigan. Just like the Midwest. Like the Midwest got hit like with a whole bunch of them. You gotta take my word for it. You go back, you Google it. But that made me change, yo. Like I really don't want to do like the 48 no more, you know. So and like Warner wouldn't let me do anything that was gonna keep me down in Texas, unless I did like Dollar General, Family. What you call it? Family Dollar. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing all that. Yo, driving out here is hard enough. I ain't trying to unload shit. Like, nah, hell no, right? And I'm kind of old, like 37. So, man, nah, I ain't doing all that. But anyway, right? So, I decided to leave them, and I decided to start with Rail. Rail gave me Texas Regional. Yo, you don't understand what that means. That's Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, St. Louis. Maybe Georgia is the highest I go. But other than that, I'm down here. I ain't got to deal with all that craziness. Not only that, Warner, doing TCU, you make like 43 cents a mile. Doing van, 48 states, you make like 41. Like, yo, I walked in the door making like 67 over here at Rail. Just for that year and a half experience I had. And I don't have to do 48. I just explained the states I have to do. I'm home every weekend. I actually average more miles now than I did doing TCU and van. So I do like anywhere between like 31, 32 miles. No, 31, 3,200 miles every week. And I'm home every weekend. So, I mean, at the end of the day, once you get the experience down pat, you go for the money and you go for actually what you want in your life, yo. Like, your lifestyle. But at the end of the day, once you got that once you have the experience, like, you never compromise on it. Because you earned that. Nobody's giving you that. You actually earned it. So, you just earn it. I mean, like, the first year is tough. You're going to deal with the weather. You're going to deal with everything. Like TCU, which is basically like the reefer van. Yo, you get like a lot of miles. A lot of the times, especially like if you go into the Midwest, they don't take shit until like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And this last winter, shit was like -7, -17. And These people want you to actually drive in that. Now you already know being a truck driver, all that shit is ice out there. Like, nah. So you get your experience in, then you choose what works for you and your family, man. Be safe, get money. See tomorrow. That's what it come down to, man. God bless.